product research, how I go about it, how I was able to find my first winning product that made me $120,000 in revenue, and I'm still working on building it up to make at least $250,000 per month by the end of this year. And obviously what my goals are when starting up a new store, criterias, what tools I use, what I like to focus on. So first of all, let's get into the goals for starting up a store. Anytime I start up a new store and do product research, I want to identify my exit strategy. So what is my ultimate goal with the store? And pretty much there are two options in my eyes. Either one, you're going to build a real e-commerce brand, full-fledged business, inventory, all that stuff, and you just use dropshipping as a fulfillment method to test your products, test the proof of concept at the beginning. Or number two is just a cash flow machine for you to be able to make capital, cash out on a Lambo, start selling a course, whatever it might be. Cash flow machine or a full-fledged brand. My number one store that generated $120,000 in revenue, that is my long-term play. I'm working on building that brand to a consistent $250,000 in revenue, not profit, per month, and then eventually exit the brand for hopefully multiple seven figures. The second store that I started is a fashion store where my main goal is to get cash flow, have some spending money that I can reinvest into other ventures, stock market. I'm not going to get into investing here in this video. So let's get into the criteria. If I were to start and find a new winning product right now, this is what I do looking for product. Number one, I want to focus on problem-solving products that give an instant benefit to your customer. We're not a venture-backed business where we can acquire customers unprofitably. We need the customer to look at our ad, want to purchase, make the purchase, whip out their credit card, pay for the item, and that's how you make money that you can reinvest and build a long-term brand. That's how you get your start, you know? Where I like to go to find those type of products is number one, the best tool, the best free tool. If you don't want to invest in any spy tools, I guarantee you can find a bunch of winners, is the Facebook ad library. All you got to do is type in Facebook ad library in Google. You have to get creative with the keywords. Some that you could use is probably like buy one, get one free, buy one, get one 50% off, 50% off, 60% off. And then people are not going to run ads unprofitably. So if it has been running for over a week, there's a really good chance that they're making money and their ads are printing. Some paid tools that I like to use are probably Afterlib. Callow Data is what I have been using for my fashion brand, which is not going to be the main talking point for this video just because of the fact that it's fashion. You test products pretty rapidly because you just show the product and it's kind of like a instant, I want it, I don't want it. So after just like a couple days, you're going to be able to figure out if the product is going to work or not. But obviously creatives are still important, and I'm working on improving that and getting better every single day with my product selection and making creatives for the fashion brand. From my experience, I have not come across any secret sauce, any secret game when it comes to product research. Problem-solving products are probably the easiest ones to make them work just because it invokes a emotional response within your customer. Somebody sees the ad, they want it, they want the benefits, they want the overnight success that your product gives, and that makes them want to whip out their card and pay for the product, and you make money. These products could be supplements, testosterone boosts, my alarm went off, but beard growth, hair oil. Like beard growth, if I saw a banger ad for beard growth, I would probably get it myself, you know what I mean? Things that would give an instant benefit. Pregnant women, that's a really good niche to attack because obviously emotionally attached to their baby. Some sort of product that causes an emotional response, you get the gist. And when it comes to the Facebook ad strategy or the ad account strategy, I do only meta ads for right now. I'm incorporating Google into my main brand, but I don't do any TikTok ads for right now. I plan on doing them in the future, but right now I just want to focus on one strategy and making sure that I get really good at it. And that's what I would recommend you to do as well. When it comes to the Facebook media buying strategy, I like to keep it really simple. CBO, broad targeting, no interest, no none of that. $50 daily budget per test. and I like to test a minimum of 15, ideally 20 to 30 creatives per product, and have a stop loss of around $150 to $200 per product. Those are some of the rules that I like to play by. You can try them out for yourself. Interest targeting, ABO, I haven't had any success with those. Most of my success came only from doing CBO, and that's what I like to stick to. It doesn't really matter how many ad sets you have. I like to do is just to put 5 creatives within an ad set, duplicate it 3 times. So pretty much you have a $50 CBO with 3 ad sets with 5 identical creatives in each. I think that's just like a pretty easy strategy. You don't have to worry about it. After 24 hours, I look at the data. I see which ads are performing the best for me. I take 80% of my, or 70% of my effort to making like 3 variations of that winning ad. And then I also test 2 new ads with new concepts, new marketing angles. And if I can't make that product profitable within $150 to $200, then I move on to the next one. You don't want to be married to a product. I also quickly want to mention on how I do my product validation. I kind of went over it indirectly at the beginning or the earlier stages in this video. Is go on the Facebook ad library, look up your competitor's URL, their brandname.com, filter through active ads that have been running for longer than 7 days. And if they have a fuck ton of active ads that have been running for over 7 days, then that's a really good sign that the product is profitable, and you just have to make it work for yourself. If you go into a quote unquote saturated product, you already have proof of concept. It's just a matter of out competing and outdoing your competitors. So obviously, I'm not talking about selling a Whoop or selling a DJI mic or an iPhone, because these are really big brands, although maybe a mic wouldn't be a bad idea. After doing product research for a while, you're going to have like an eye for dropshipping stores. You're going to click on an ad and you're instantly going to know if that's dropshipping or not. The real good dropshippers, they're able to hide themselves from the other ones. Like, they don't use the shrine theme, you know, everything looks professional. They probably hired a developer. You don't need all that when testing products. Your website needs to be good enough. But in order to outcompete and succeed with a saturated product, you have to make sure that your landing page is optimized. It's better than your competitor. You just have to improve. You have to do something within the funnel better than what your competitor is doing. Either that be creatives, landing page, offer. And if you combine all those things and you do a better job than they are, then you're destined to make money. So that will wrap it up real quick. As far as the announcement and my questions for you is, check the description, join the Telegram. If you want to join it, follow me on Instagram, DM me the word Telegram, and you'll get the link automatically. But I'm going to start hosting weekly calls in there for free. So all you got to do is join. I'm going to do a little live stream where I don't know if people can unmute their mics or not, but we're going to figure that out. It's going to be a trial and error process. I'm sure of it. But we have a group in there as well. It's not only a channel. There's a group connected to the channel so we can have a discussion based on what I drop in there. So make sure you tap in and let me know what you guys think of email newsletters, because I'm subscribed to only one newsletter. I was reading it today and I was wondering, like, cool, like this might be something that I would be interested in because I want to get better at writing. So maybe starting up an email newsletter would be good. But a lot of the times my inbox gets filled up quickly, and I wonder, how would you feel about me starting a newsletter, you know, and yeah, if you would read it or not. So let me know in the comments if that would be a good idea, if you would read it or not.